Today, I would like to persuade you to stop drinking sodas by teaching you 1. The lack of nutritional value of sodas, 2. The health issues related to the consumption of these sodas, and 3. Any alternative beverages that are available for us to drink instead. We've all seen sodas before, ever since a young age probably. Most, if not all of us, have had these drinks in the past, and for many of us, we still like drinking these every so often, if not more. Despite hearing once in a while that sodas aren't necessarily the best beverage choice for us, we still choose to consume it because maybe we like it, or it depends. That's why today I will discuss the consequences that come from the consistent consumption of sodas and try to entice you to consider other choices of beverages that are available. Sodas are an inextinguishable part of our meals. Whether or not we choose to drink them, they'll always be available as sort of a side option for us. This can easily lead to some unwanted issues such as weight gain should we choose to drink these sodas as part of our meals. I used to drink sodas on a pretty regular basis when I was younger in like middle school, high school. And then when I decided that I wanted to lose weight, one of the very first things that I cut from my diet was actually sodas. And I found a lot of success in terms of my weight loss with cutting out sodas from my diet. And that's why I wanted to persuade you guys to maybe consider switching your beverage choice by introducing you to 1. The the lack of nutritional value of sodas, 2. The health issues that are related to the consumption of these sodas, and 3. The alternatives that are available for all of us to choose from. So, first, for the sake of clarity throughout this discussion, I wanted to clearly define what a soda is. And so it says that a soda is a drink that usually contains carbonated water, a sweetener, and natural or artificial, or maybe artificial flavoring. Now that we've gotten that over with, we can discuss the nutritional value of these sodas. The American Heart Association suggests that men should consume about 9 teaspoons of sugar per day, and women should consume no more than 6 teaspoons of sugar per day. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, a typical soft drink has about 7 to 10 teaspoons of sugar per 12 ounces, and 12 ounces is about 1 can that we have here. And so we see that based on 1 can, we're already around our daily limit for sugar. And so if we consume more than 1 can per day, or if we have already consumed 1 can with our meal for the day, then we see that we're already nearing our limit or past our limit for sugar, which means that any other sugar that we consume from other meals throughout the day will just put us over the recommended amount of sugar. And that excess sugar will eventually be translated into more calories that we're intaking, which means more weight gain. An analysis of studies done on soft drinks by the U.S. National Library of Medicine showed that soft drink intake meant lower intake of other beneficial nutrients such as calcium, and also meant that because you drank these excessive calories, you were getting full slower, and getting full slower meant that you were eating more, and that meant an increased calorie consumption rate. This obviously leads to some other health issues that many of us know about due to the consumption of these sodas. Some issues related to this increased consumption are things like weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic diseases. So it's really hard to stop drinking these sodas, at least it was for me. And so it's good to know what kind of alternatives there are out there for us. One of the things that we have available for us is milk. There are alternatives such as water, like coconut water. This is sparkling water right here. I like to have this once in a while. There's mineral water. We have iced tea. One of the newer things are things like kombucha. And so there's really a lot of different options in terms of beverages that are healthy for us and yet kind of fill the role that we might want soda to fill in our meals. And especially during the circumstances that we are in now with the quarantine, it's better than ever to try to make a change in our lifestyle, as there's not a lot of available choices in terms of sodas, or usually we have like water at home and some other beverages like juice or something. And so even the smallest changes that we make now can have a lot of impact in the future in terms of preventing larger issues in the future. And so in conclusion, although through a better understanding of the lack of nutritional values of sodas and the health issues related to the consumption of these sodas and the available alternatives that we have, we can start to begin to make the change to a healthier choice now, and so that we can prevent anything else in the future that can happen in the future.